Hey, y'all, and welcome to There I Said It. I'm georgiaalfredas.
I'm vicjagger.
And I'm Gary with the tie.
Gary, is your favorite color yellow, though? Is that the ultimate?
Well, yeah, yellow is one of my favorite colors, and I love red, honey. Yellow and red are two of my favorite colors.
Really?
You know, my bathtub at my house is red, and I got yellow chairs here, and the nice yellow panes and the yellow throw. I love yellow.
Yellow is my favorite, too. Yellow's my favorite. Vic, I can guess yours. Let me see if I can guess yours.
What?
It's purple.
Blonde. Oh.
No, no, I bet it's purple.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's not.
She don't like eggplants and
I love different shades of pink. I love
I was gonna say
mauve.
pink. Mauve is purple. You're a jerk. Mauve is purple.
Mauve is not a...
Oh,
Look.
yes.
Yes. PrivateSuiteCollection.com.
I keep my candle nearby.
Yes,
Yes. Good energy.
Vic, we should make candles. Did you know? Okay, don't act like that. Don't give me the sign.
Actually, I do
Okay.
make candles.
No, I'm saying
This was
Vic
her
does a
candle.
class. Let me tell you, Gary, I had so much fun. So Vic does this couples thing sometimes. Where you take a class with her and she did Zoom and she sends you all the stuff you need to make the candle. Like you have the glass, you have the wax, you have the herb. What is it?
And her husband did it. And I will just let y'all know that somebody got a little tipsy.
Because she
And
also
had to get
does a
their
drink
candle
with it. You make a
finished.
drink. You have to have the stuff for the drink and you
Yeah,
make
we
the drink
do.
as well. It was we should do that, y'all. On one of the
Yeah. What I
podcasts.
would
I'm
like-
serious. It's so fun.
Can you take the candle wax and pour it on your original area and make a copy of it?
A mold?
You want to mold
Yeah.
a Vic's butt?
No,
Oh,
of
yeah.
his.
That's what it
Wait,
sound
your
like. Sound like
butt
you
or
wanted-
your
Oh, my own.
your front, your pole.
My bouton. And just wax and just pull it off and have a wax mold.
No, I mean that would take a lot to do. But I mean, if that's
I'll work.
something I could buy
But,
you the
no
kit
pun
for that. They
intended.
have it for the hands, but I'm sure you could put your ass in it.
They have a kit for it?
Yeah.
For your
But
hands?
it's for your hands, yeah. And so like say if you wanted to do something with Blake, you would grab his hand and then y'all would put it in the mold
I want to
and then pull it out and then it would be like a sculpture. So I'm sure you could put your ass in it.
I bet there's other things you can mold too.
You can mold, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay.
Probably can.
All right. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about today. I don't know why we got on molds
I
and
know.
yes.
Yes. move on.
So have y'all heard Beyonce's new song? Do y'all like it?
Yes, this is like the kickoff, y'all, for summer.
I like it. People are
we
crapping
had
on
Drake.
it. I love it.
Drake did like a house music-esque album. And now Beyonce released Break My Soul. And I mean, that's
I
feel
loved
good
it.
music.
I don't like house music. I've never liked house music.
Mm.
And I'm not a huge Beyonce fan, but I actually loved it.
We forgive
I
you.
love it. I'm sorry.
Really?
I love it. Yeah.
Well, I think she need to give CNC Music Factory a check then, honey, because
Now
the show
listen.
started off with their
that
song.
CNC?
Honey. Everybody.
Oh, you know what I
That's
thought
a-
it was?
Yeah.
You know what I thought it was,
What?
Gary? I thought it
What?
was Robin S. You've got to show me
No.
love.
Baby. It's Miss
I thought
Music
it was-
Factory, baby.
Oh,
No.
man.
Really?
Well, she, of
CNC,
course, she
baby.
would have that cleared. Of course, she would.
Yeah, you
Well,
already
she-
know
Beyonce
that.
just
But
wouldn't
why can't you be creative, honey, and create your own stuff, honey? You're Beyonce.
Because that's not what dance music is. Dance music is, where you put other people's stuff together and make it fast. And I don't know.
You got Miss Big Frida in there and all those girls, honey.
I love it.
Yeah.
It just gets you moving. She said, we back outside.
Yes.
We are outside, y'all.
You're not going to break our soul. Okay. That's what she said.
Actually,
I know
Beyonce
that's
is saying,
what-
quit
she
your
said,
damn
quit your
job.
job.
Stop working
She
so
said,
hard.
quit your job, bitch. Yes, I'm like, well, girl, can you hire me, boo?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just letting y'all know y'all need to have a plan before y'all try
Before
to
you
follow
take her
Beyonce.
advice.
Thank you.
Everybody's not Beyonce. Everybody ain't got a Jay-Z either. So we got to just.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
But y'all, so when Drake released his, a week or two ago, people were crapping on it. Of course, it's like the most
Why
bought
are they
one.
shitting on Drake? I thought that some of the stuff was funny, except in DC. It kind of went viral on a lot of the blogs. In the club, they had the sign, when they get the bottles out, when the bottles come out and they have signs, it was like
Yes.
Drake album sucks. And while people were like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, why would they say that? I was looking at it like, oh, that's free publicity. because people are going to go and now they're going to listen to see.
Oh, it's the most downloaded one ever.
Yeah.
On Apple. Yeah. But do y'all like it?
And shit, Drake might have paid him to do it himself. Hell, he may have done it. You never know.
He might have.
Gary,
You
do
know
you
how
like the
these
song? Do you
celebrities
like the
are
Drake
weird.
song?
I promise you I haven't even heard it yet.
I promise you I haven't
I
heard
heard
it either.
Beyonce's, but I haven't.
I know you heard Beyonce's. Beyonce said queens in the front, dimes in the back. I was like, well, wait, okay. So she
Yeah, 'cause it
already
sound
know.
like very much the punk club who's listening.
Okay. I can't-
Well,
I can't.
The queens are bopping off of that.
Can we not
Yeah.
say
song,
that?
baby,
Can we
in the
not
club
say
right now?
the P word? Can you not say the P word? Is that
I mean,
that
we
word?
can say that word, but not in the context that Gary said it. I feel like, people would have a problem with that. Because,
Really?
Gary can say all types of shit and we can't.
Can we say
that.
PUNK? I didn't know we can say
yeah,
it.
punks,
You
punks.
just said it,
punks.
bitch.
Yes, you
I can
punk.
say, I mean,
I
you
say
can say
it.
that word, but in the context, because Gary said the punks will be in the club dance. I wouldn't say that.
Okay, well, tell me
I
something.
wouldn't
I'm
call
politically
that- I
incorrect.
wouldn't
'cause
She
I would
call-
be-
said, I said,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Gary.
Well, honey,
Okay.
the punks and the queens, bitch, gonna be bopping, honey, off the song. Yes.
Okay.
That's
all
our
right.
And he
music.
said what he said.
Ooh.
Mm.
Nah.
So, do y'all
Thanks.
switching gears? Y'all saw when Monique apologized, but not really. She's like, I'm sorry if I hurt someone. She really just apologized for bringing DL's family trauma into the beef. But she really, that's not an apology when you say, I apologize if I hurt somebody, hurt someone. And then she doubled down on it and said, really, I said what I said about DL though.
I said, I meant what I motherfucking said about DL. I said, now, Monique, she just gonna keep that little pettiness. She has that little pettiness about her. And after DL said what he said, I wouldn't think that she would take back anything because they really went at it. So she should have apologized to his family.
Of course.
That was
you know
the
who they
right
need.
thing
They
to
need
do.
Yanla. Both of them need Yanla to fix it because
And
I don't
to
know
roll
anybody
up
else
and say, heal yourself, brother. Heal yourself, beloved. Heal.
yes,
Yes.
they need her though.
Yeah,
They
like-
so need her. Oh my
Her
gosh.
or who was the other what's her name from Couples Therapy? Do y'all watch that?
Mm-mm.
Couples Therapy with Styles P and his wife are on there. It's like different couples, Ronnie DeVoe and his wife, and the chick from I hate to say it.
Is this
House
House Claudia
Party.
Jordan's on?
House Party. Yes.
Claudia's
Jordan
on
and
there.
her guy KJ are on
Yes.
there. What is the name of that? What is her name? AJ
Oh,
Is
AJ
it
from
AJ
BET? No, from House Party.
from House Party.
From the movie House Party.
From Baby
Yes.
Boy. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't think of her name right now. But
Her
yeah,
name is
she-
AJ.
Oh, okay,
Isn't
yeah.
Her name is AJ.
She gets lives together. Couples too.
Really?
Oh.
So,
So she's the person that's like the therapist.
yes.
Shut the front door.
And they have all these different exercises. And I said a lot of people can apply
Oh.
this in their own lives.
Like what? Like what?
Like there was a wall building exercise, right? And Legos, we've all played with Legos. And so it had like communication, just different things, issues that would be in your life. And you had to build this wall. And some of those walls were stacked up. And so now they have to go on and figure out how to break down that wall. It was
So
really
like
good.
each
The last
brick was like depression or something like that. Like, is that what you mean?
or
each
like
big block?
just issues that you finances. I didn't know that Claudia was she had a gambling issue, and she said, "Well,
Oh,
I
bitch.
wouldn't
Yeah.
have a gambling issue. I wouldn't be worried about going to the casino if I was receiving the love and attention from my man. Then
Who
I
not
wouldn't
loving
have
on
time to do
Claudia.
all
That girl is gorgeous.
I know,
and she
it was
seems
so
really.
weird.
I've only met her a couple times, but she seems quite. Gary, I know you know her. She seems, she's got a really great personality. She seems really down to
Yeah, she
earth.
Oh,
and cool.
very nice. Very sweet
Yes,
person.
yes.
I always say that about her. Damn, Claudia, how do you gamble like that? I can't see my money go like that, honey. But I
can't do it.
To the department store and buy Gucci
That's a
boots and
gamble.
Bill Lucci, so,
Mhm.
That's the only kind of
Yeah.
gamble I want.
Yeah.
but
Mm.
it makes
So
me
everybody had,
feel good. So, but
Mhm.
everybody got a vice.
Everybody got their vice. What's your
Like,
vice,
I
Gary?
mean,
What's your vice, Gary? What is
Shop.
your
Shop.
vice?
My vice
you
is
know
shopping.
Gary gonna say shopping.
But I mean, but I could afford it. So I don't mind. I love shopping, honey. I'm not a foodie.
Just because you can afford it. Just because you can afford it. I tell you what my husband tells me, just because you can afford it doesn't mean it's not a vice. Doesn't mean you need it. I mean, I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something.
Well, maybe that
I'm gonna do then if I'm here.
Yeah. You know,
I know
Gary's
some queens
not
like
going.
dick, honey, and they just buy dick all damn day. You think I'm just buy something that's gonna walk away, bitch? Oh, I can keep in my closet, look at it, and wear it, honey. So no, ma'am, honey, I'm not doing what Vic does.
much
Well, I'm preaching, but I have the same problem.
Going these days.
I know it ain't no
Girl, honey,
$4,000 bag.
Is it cheaper
So
than-
I know it's cheaper. I know it's cheaper than a Chanel
Than a
bag. I
Gucci
can tell you that much. I bet you ain't spending
bitch,
$10,000 on it.
Well, you can
Yeah,
afford the
honey,
dick.
Like the rapper say, bitch, I got 5 on it. And that's dollars, not 100.
He gonna tip.
No, honey, but
Okay, so that's your vice
Yeah.
is shopping. I have to say it's mine as well.
Yes,
Vic, what's your vice?
Man, what would
Men.
it be?
Oh,
No,
sorry.
I said
Go ahead.
no.
Oh,
Bitch,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Definitely
misunderstood you.
not.
Misunderstood.
What would mine be? Food.
You are a
Really?
foodie.
You're a foodie?
I like eat.
Oh, bitch, I'm
yeah.
not a foodie.
And you know what? I like
Why you
to
not
spend
fat?
money. So I would say I am spend money on
Right.
food. Like I go to restaurants all the time. I like to eat out. I like to, yeah. And I have gained
But
weight.
I like all that.
So
but
I'm
I
That's
don't
not a
spend my
vice. I
money
don't
on
think
it.
that's a vice.
spending money
You're
on
not
like
overweight.
eating out.
That's not
Yeah.
a vice.
No, y'all don't think so?
I don't
Oh,
think.
Well,
You don't want to tell.
you
You don't
know-
want to tell us your real vice. Is that what it is?
I don't I really like. I don't gamble like that. I like to gamble, but I don't. Gamble like that.
$6
What are
a
some?
piece.
Say some type of vices. Like what would be
if you were like
examples of
you
it?
say you did cocaine or something.
Oh, then it might. Oh, I can't. No, I can't.
Like addiction is a, like Gary and I are addicted to shopping.
Yeah.
When he comes here, we going somewhere.
I'll
We
let y'all
going-
know afterwards. Mm-hmm.
Oh, for real?
Let's just,
Like Garrett let you know. Our producer said
Oh,
it's
immoral,
immoral or
wicked behavior.
wicked. See,
Oh,
shopping
well,
is
no,
I
not
don't think
wicked.
I don't think it's wicked
Shopping's not
behavior.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Shopping tomorrow, wicked
It's an
behavior?
addiction. What we have, Gary,
Mhm.
is an addiction because we have clothes and stuff in our closet, shoes that have not been worn, clothes with tags on them. And Gary, you have jewelry that is
Oh my
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Every time I'm with Gary, he got new baubles.
Mhm.
Now
Let's just say
Yeah.
my vice might be Snoop Doggy Dog. Now
not a
y'all
vice.
just figure it out. No, y'all figure it
okay.
out.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's all we're going to say.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
we
not,
that
know.
might, but it's
Okay.
not
That's
even,
a vice.
that's not a vice because you don't really.
It's very legal. It's very. It's
not only is
Yeah.
it legal, you
And
don't
it-
stay. You're not like looking. You're fine
In the
now.
haze of it.
Yes,
Yeah, no.
You come to work clear, so you know.
but we don't really know.
No.
Maybe we've never seen her clear. Maybe.
Exactly.
No.
Yes, baby. Yes. And
Y'all see I took my braids out.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh my
your
God,
hair
your
looks
so
really
healthy.
good.
I would like to
Yeah.
say that it's all me, but it's not. It's
Mhm.
pros. It's pros.
Already know
I
it's
love
pros.
pros. Now, listen, first off, there's no one size fits all solution when it comes to hair care. So,
Mhm.
something that works great for curls or even my type curls may not work well for your type curls, Vic, or your type curls, Gary, because we know we all got different. Like, I'm a type 4A, and
Yeah.
this is some serious coily stuff. So, but
Mhm.
thanks to my personalized pros routine, I can honestly say I have never been so in love with my hair. Like I love it. And the thing that makes pros so great, like I said, is it's personal. It makes it
Yeah.
personal. I love the natural ingredients and the proven results. As you can see, my hair look real good.
I
Yes, it's a
love
very
that they
cowardly
really
lion.
do.
I like
They
Okay.
they really take time to get to learn your hair. So they
Yes.
do like it's a customized, in-depth consultation, and
Mhm.
you talk about where you live, what you eat, the issues that you have with your hair, whether it's too oily or it's too dry, issues that you want to, change. And for me, I know that I get my hair colored a lot. I get my hair bleached. I keep my hair blonde. And so I want to make sure it's as healthy as possible. And can I tell y'all how much I love not only the shampoo, which was customized for me, like had my name on it. Okay. The shampoo really strips all of the product out of my hair and will allow me to use the conditioner and that curl cream to
See.
really moisturize and keep my hair as healthy as possible. So shout out to Pros for analyzing
Yes.
all of my answers and then blending this unique set of ingredients specifically for my hair.
Yeah, I love it. I noticed the difference in my texture. I noticed how, thick my hair looks. I see a total difference. I mean, like my curl
longer.
pattern.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you straightened it,
But
your hair will probably be down your back, girl.
I mean, honey.
I mean,
she took
this-
her weave off. But
Yes.
Pros, y'all, I mean, this is so great, honey. It's the healthy hair regimen, honey, with your name all over. Look at y'all names all over it, honey. Now, take your free, honey, in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today, y'all. So go to pros.com/I said it. That's pros, PROSE.com/I said it, honey, for your free in-depth, honey, hair consultation and 15% off.
15% off,
Yes.
y'all.
Get that Pros.
Get that
That's
Seriously,
Pros
you will
with a
love
P,
it.
honey. P in front of Rose, honey. Oh my
Mhm.
God, Pros.
Pros before Bros.
Yes, I
Gross.
like it. I like you did. I see how you did it.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, we were talking about Beyonce and her new,
Mm-hmm.
dance song that we love.
House
So
music.
everybody, yes, house music. So everybody was talking about Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. Y'all, it's been happening for everybody's been comparing Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. And Chris Brown
Who
finally came
started
out.
it? Was it Tank?
It was an athlete.
It was.
I thought it was an athlete. Was it
it
Tank? I
wasn't
thought
a-
it was
it
an
was-
NBA or
I feel like
NFL.
Tank doubled down on it, and it was a lot of discussion about Chris Brown
Like-
being better, more talented than Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
like finally.
Oh.
Yeah, and because they said, he dances, he does acting, he
He
does
writes.
all these different things, and I'm like, there's only one Michael Jackson. Let's be clear.
I agree
they
with
need to
you.
shut that down,
There is
honey. No.
only one Michael Jackson, but I'm
You can't
sorry.
compare. There's
Okay,
no comparison.
You can't compare Michael Jackson and Prince, but Chris Brown and Michael Jackson kind of both dance. They both, I don't know. I'm just saying, Chris Brown, if there's anybody that is close to Michael Jackson, it's going to be Chris Brown.
Well, what about
Have
Usher?
you seen?
What about
No.
Usher?
No.
Yes.
Usher,
Now,
it
you
used to
can
be
compare
Usher. It used to be-
and Chris
Chris
Brown. I think you
Brown.
can do that comparison. But Michael
Yes.
Jackson,
He's out
go
of the
back and
equation,
look
baby.
at his concerts. Chris Brown would
Yeah.
never be able to sell out
Never.
and have people
Well,
in a
we
frenzy.
understand that.
And- okay, so you can't really compare
all I'm
Michael
saying
Jackson's
is-
impact. And that's what
I
I
need
think
to
it
keep
is.
Chris Brown and his lame bitch with Usher, period. He's not compared to Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson is the consummate entertainer, and Michael Jackson, there will be no other, period. So, we
And
would
what did
like to
Chris
think
Brown
that, but
say?
no.
He did
came
say
out
he
and
did say that
said-
if there was there would be no Chris Brown without Michael Jackson. And I
Right.
love that he's that humble. Absolutely.
Exactly.
But if we're gonna compare Michael Jackson to somebody, it will be Chris Brown. I'm just saying. But y'all, let me ask you
No,
this.
girl.
Let me ask you this.
Not.
If while we're on the subject, who is the ultimate performer that has been in our lifetime? I'm gonna say Beyonce.
Diana
I'm
Ross.
gonna say
I'm
Beyonce.
Still damn Beyonce, bitch. Diana Ross.
Beyonce can sing.
It is Beyonce.
She can dance. It is
And
Beyonce.
she
Her
can
that girl's
dance,
range. Are you
and she has
crazy?
So
breath
what you mean? Are
control.
you saying of all time, or are you talking about what
No,
of
no, no.
now time?
Of our
Our-
lifetime.
But Diana Ross is still alive.
Diana Ross is our lifetime. So you can say
Okay.
Diana Ross. I'm
No,
saying
it's
Beyonce.
Diana Ross, bitch, honey. If it wasn't for Diana Ross, like Chris said, if it was not for Michael, it would be no him. If it was not for Diana Ross, honey, it would be no Beyonce. Who did Beyonce play, honey? Diana Ross, honey.
Can Diana
Dream
Ross
Girls.
dance? Can Diana Ross
Okay.
dance? I love Diana
She
Ross.
was
I'm gonna give
out
her
with
So what
her
she's saying
flowers.
is the
Yes.
ultimate entertainer on stage, like performing. Like
I'm talking about that can do it all.
concerts.
That can do it all.
And I
Diana
You say
Ross can
right?
do it all.
No, I'm not. I'm
What?
saying during our lifetime, Diana Ross is she
Diana
can.
Ross, girl,
I mean,
honey.
Tina
She don't
Turner,
have to
all
damn
of them.
dance, honey. Yeah,
Oh,
but Diana
Tina
Ross
Turner,
is the ultimate. Tina Turner was great. She's good. Patti LaBelle was great. But Diana Ross is the ultimate. Diana Ross, all she got to do is get on the stage, bitch, and throw her arms up, bitch, and there you go. She's Miss Ross, honey. She
Well,
the
we
one
can
who
agree
gave
to
you
disagree.
Bob gowns, honey, and all the glamour. She was lady singing the blues, honey. She was all that and then some, honey.
She is a better actress than Beyonce. I will say that.
Yes,
I
she
will.
is.
Well, I wouldn't even compare. Yeah, I can't compare Diana Ross and Janet Jackson.
Oh, Janet
Miss
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah, and Miss Jackson
So-
did good too, honey. Yeah.
Actually, if
but
we want to do Beyonce,
When it comes to
and Jackson,
singing,
Put
we
Janet
have
with
to say
Beyonce then.
Beyonce is
Come
a
on,
better
come on, boo.
singer.
Come on, boo.
I love
Get
Janet.
who? Beyonce
I
ain't
love
no damn
Janet.
better singer.
Oh.
You know what? I want y'all to comment. Y'all can stop
there,
playing.
wait a
I
minute.
love
Let me
Janet
comment.
Jackson as much as the next person. Please let us know who is the better singer, Janet Jackson or Beyonce. Stop playing. Now you know.
I'm not comparing Janet Jackson to Beyonce.
I mean, we really shouldn't compare because people.
Cannot.
Some things you can, but I'm just gonna say
because I feel like Beyonce is in a lane of her own, and she's inspiring the girls that's coming up behind her, right? Janet Jackson is in a lane of her own, and she inspired Beyonce. And all these great, you know.
So because somebody
Diana
inspired
Ross
you
is
can't.
in a lane of her own, and Diana Ross
she
inspired Janet Jackson, and then
Beyonce.
So you really,
so yeah, I'm wrong for comparing. I'm wrong for comparing them.
You're not
I'm wrong for saying
you
Beyonce.
have your own opinion.
Beyonce is like the best singer ever. Don't play.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Now,
what about Jennifer
I love
Hudson?
Beyonce.
What about Jennifer Hudson?
Miss Hudson not even in there, honey.
She can
She good, but she ain't them.
I'm sorry. We can. You know what? I want to know what y'all think.
I'm gonna put that on the motherfucking card, Gary. She's good, but she ain't them. That can apply for a lot of shit.
Yes. Or you could do it like this. You could go even better. She's good, but she's not me.
No, that's you.
She's good, but she's not.
No, but honey, Miss Fantasia, that's the damn case.
I like Fantasia, but I'm not. You can compare, I think, Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson. But Fantasia can't touch Beyonce. I'm so sorry. Y'all get mad. You know, make your comment in the comment section.
I think all these women are so amazing.
They're amazing. Don't try to get me and Gary people mad at us. I think they're all amazing.
Gary is saying the same thing that I am. Like, you can't compare certain people. Like
the girl said, you comparing apples, bitch, to figs. That's not a comparison.
Okay. Wow. All right. I'm just
next.
Whatever. Y'all can be mad if y'all want to.
You can actually you can do a top 5 because some people may not think that Beyonce, can say, or Jennifer Hudson can say.
Okay. Who's your top 5?
To add Mary J. Blige in there, and I know how y'all try to hate on.
Don't nobody hate on Mary J. Don't do that. So who's your top 5?
Look at Gary.
Top 5.
I like Mary J. Blige, but I don't scream for her.
Do you put her in your top 5?
No.
Who's in your top 5? Diana Ross is number 1. We know.
Diana Ross will be in my top 5. Janet Jackson, bitch, Patti LaBelle, honey. Mel Moore. And who else, girl? Oh, bitch, honey, Miss Regina Bell.
Regina Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, y'all, who's the one who sings Love and You? Is he? She's in my top 5. She's in my top 5. Beyonce's number 1. Tina Turner. Patti LaBelle. Minnie Riperton. Did I already say Minnie Riperton? And Janet. For sure.
That's a good list.
That's a good list. Who you got, Vic?
It's too hard.
What is wrong with you? We can't compare.
It's
top 5. You brought it up. You said it's
name some names. I know Minnie Riperton, Beyonce,
top 5.
Mary J. Blige. Because I know I'm gonna leave somebody out and I'm gonna be mad.
But it's not leaving. You can only have top 5. So it's not about leaving somebody out.
So I can't scan my brain. I'm trying to think of who else I would put in there. I love Patty.
Lil Kim.
Who?
Oh, we talking about rappers?
Lil Kim. Bitch, we talking
say
about
rapper.
Okay.
I ain't no rapper. Lil Kim ain't no singer.
Top 5 female rappers? Because Missy is high up there.
I put Foxy Brown, and I always liked Foxy Brown better than Lil' Kim, but everybody always
Did you say liked it?
I did not. I said I always liked Foxy Brown.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked Foxy Brown better than Lil' Kim. Who did y'all like better? I thought Foxy Brown was sexy.
I like Lil' Kim because she said, baby, she should be scared of the dick. Now she embraces it.
Now she throw lips to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch.
Look who learned about her.
When I learned
You're probably 16.
When I learned her say that, bitch, I'm like, oh.
Hey.
Okay, then all right, then top.
Diamond cluster.
Okay, so we got Nicki Minaj.
Bitch.
What about Nicki Minaj? Why y'all so quiet? Y'all throw Nicki Minaj in there.
Nicki did. I enjoy Nicki. I like Nicki.
Oh,
I like a song or two by Nicki.
Yeah, there's only a couple songs. You know, I mean, she did her thing.
There are quite.
She did. Eve was killing it.
Eve
for a little while.
Hey,
Eve can get a party started. Yeah. What about my milkshake bring out? But she's really a singer,
with me.
right? My milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Right?
Yeah.
Is she a singer? Really? She's more of a singer. Okay.
I like Khalees.
All right, so we kind of got our top 5 female rappers, top 5. And I feel like people are going to probably in the comments section say I'm right about Beyonce. But
y'all didn't say Azealia Banks.
What does she sing? I just know she make a lot of records, but I ain't mad.
She changed her voice.
She stay in the press honey, for cursing people out and doing some bullshit, but I didn't know she
did.
I always get her mixed up with the white girl who used to be under T.I. with the big booty.
Iggy,
I always get Azealia and Iggy.
Where's she been? I really haven't seen anything.
She just got her new booty, honey. Man,
she was dating a basketball player.
A new man.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
All right, y'all. We got to get to this Cassie, Diddy, Alex Fine situation. So, of course, Diddy wrote a song called Gotta Move On. Everybody assumes it's about Cassie, although Diddy done had like 15 different girlfriends in like the last 2 years. So it could have been about anybody, but everybody just assumes it's about Cassie. So Cassie's husband, whom she's had 2 kids with, Alex Fine, has come out and he wrote something on Instagram. He posted something basically saying, hey, to all those people who want to come out, whatever, in the life LGBTQ community, or who got to move on. Something I forget exactly what he said, but he referenced Diddy.
If you want to come out the closet, if you want to come out the closet, or you who's struggling to come out the closet,
come out of the closet,
and
you got get
gotta move on.
Yes.
But that's one of the oldest.
But he deleted it. He deleted it.
Yeah, deleted, honey.
Yeah, before everybody got it.
What's the oldest trick? What do you mean?
When somebody want to, like when women break up with me, he was gay. So now he's trying to call Diddy gay. Girl, please, honey.
But he's not the first one to ever. Some people have said that in the past about Diddy. Y'all never heard that?
Industry rumors and blog talks and who was that? Wasn't Corinne? Didn't Corinne Steffens come out and say something? About,
but that don't mean he's gay. If he like booty, that mean he's gay. I mean, he just likes something different, honey. If she ain't flipping over, you gotta get it from a man. So that don't make you gay.
I think that means you're gay. If you
it doesn't. You are what you profess from your mouth. You are what you profess from your mouth.
Why does Gary act like a school teacher? You are. I'm going to say it again. You are what you prefer. If he prefers.
So if somebody says I'm a tomato, call me a tomato. I'm going to marry a tomato. That's, you can say, I might get in trouble for this, but you can say whatever you like. You can say you identify. You can say you do whatever.
That's right.
However, there are certain things. It is what it is, but I respect what you are saying. You are classifying yourself as. I respect that.
Look at the society we're in now. If this boy say I'm a girl and you debate that, honey, your ass gonna be the one, honey, hung. So if he say he a girl, he a girl.
Respect it.
He will be canceled. I mean, look at Jennifer Lopez. She just was on stage and people are giving her trouble because they're all on her, and because she called her daughter Emmy, she was referring to her as they and them. And people at first were like, wait, what? And so, some people got onto her about it, but she's, it is what it is. But what I wonder is, and Gary, I'll ask you this, even though you're not trans, so I don't but how old is she? I'm just wondering, is she young?
But honey,
to be beside you.
They said they're not too young because now the kids nowadays know what they want. Our asses, honey, knew what we wanted, but they beat the shit out of you. Say, your ass better not be gay.
That's right.
And now today, oh, mommy, I'm gay. Oh, you're gay? Good. And you get to say you're gay if you're 2 years old. So there you have it.
So it sounds like to me you disagree with that, Gary.
Well, it's not so much that I disagree with it, but I mean, it's just too much, honey. It's just too much. Because my thing is, honey, later on in life, honey, I mean, because you saying you are what you are right now, you don't know what you're going to be later in life. That's just like when our old asses realized, oh shit, I'm 60 and I'm gay. Because I couldn't be gay when I was young because they wouldn't let me. So that's the way it is. So now when the kids come out and they're 3 years old, or 9 months, I'm gay. They want, girl, he said he gay. So good. Gotta let him be gay.
And I just think kids are so I have an 8-year-old.
Because we were raised differently. We're in a different day and time now. These kids now know how to express themselves, honey, and say that, honey, mommy, I feel like a boy. And, you feel like a boy, little Becky? Okay, then we're going to name you Brock. You're a boy now. And
but do y'all feel like it's happening more with celebrities' kids, or that celebrities' kids are reflecting what's happening in the rest of the world?
It's more public.
Exactly. It's more public. Jenny around the goddamn corner for you. I wish you would say you damn boy. Because, honey, you're in your private home and nobody knows you. But we know all the celebrities and stuff. So they got to bring their kid up. Just like Dwayne Wade did. And then look at Dwayne Wade, honey. He's starting to follow his daughter's suit. He's starting to come out more and do all kind of unique things that a hetero wouldn't have done back in the day.
So you think he might
because
be
he
fluid?
feels that he is comfortable. I think he's rich, he paints his toes and he
and he wears clothes. He had on these Prada pants yesterday that was high-waisted. Looked very feminine, something that I would wear. I'm like, oh, all right, Dwayne Wade. So, babe, you get to do all that.
But don't y'all think...
Said, when he was
go ahead.
What did he say? Baby dolls. Remember he said that he did that, so, you know.
But don't y'all think that some things should just be okay and it doesn't mean you're gender fluid? Like why can't boys paint their toenails? You know what I mean? Why can't boys wear pink? Why can't...
We should be asking you that.
Why me? Oh, because I have all boys?
No, because you
think I'm a little more conservative.
Whenever there is something like that, you definitely question. That's a question.
Well, it is because I want to.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. Why? So why is it?
I don't know why I'm asking you. Like I don't know.
Why
like
you ask the question.
Okay, so like Blake is 8. If he said, "Mommy, I want to paint my toes," I would really see nothing wrong with it because I paint my toes. You know what I mean? But I feel like society where he lives, the school he goes to, the trouble he would have. Now he wants to paint his nails because he's gay, and he's never said this to me like I want to paint my nails, but I'm just using him as an example because he's my son. But I wouldn't put my son or my daughter in a situation where they're going to be ridiculed at school and they're not old enough to stand up for themselves in a situation like that. You have to know your child, and your child may be able to handle it. Like I'll kick your ass or whatever. I wear my nails like this because I want to. I'm a boy and I like boy stuff, and I also like to get my nails painted. Some boys would do that, but some boys would have a problem with it. It might affect them for the rest of their lives. So that's why I personally would.
And you would ask them too. Probably ask them, what inspired you to want to do that? Why do you want to? What did you see do that? You see little Billy with his toes painted too, and you want to paint George, something like that, but I don't know. It's just something.
I think if we're confused as adults with a lot of issues or a lot of situations that happen within the LGBTQ community, I've always said that I feel the community should give others more grace. And it's sometimes it doesn't just, we don't just say, oh, this is what you are and let me call you this, these titles and different things. Because I was questioned about if a trans woman, that's a one, used to be a man, right? If it's a trans woman,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so if a trans woman is with another woman, does that mean that
just sounds like a heterosexual couple?
Or is that? But that's a woman though. So like Kate, what's her name? Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wants to date a woman. What type of relationship is that? You know what I mean?
That's like a lesbian because she wears dresses and she's a trans. Let me be quiet. I don't want y'all to get mad.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So in all that to say, I feel the community should give people more grace instead of trying to cancel somebody because they don't really understand.
They don't know and stuff like
just
that.
Educate people and understand it's going to take a little bit of time
to
these subgenres of what people normally, because first it was gay, bisexual, and straight. That was it. Those were the categories. And so now we have all these different labels, and it's hard to keep up.
Both of y'all have teenage sons. If y'all son came home and say, "Mommy, I'm gay," and guess who's coming to dinner? Bam. What would y'all do?
I would be okay. I would be okay with that.
Same. I would love my baby
never I would never want to put my son, especially all the stories that I've heard of older gay men and gay women whose families turn their backs on them, and I would.
Or they try to turn them straight, or they sent them away
and all that.
to a place where people beat the gay out of them. Nah,
beat the gay out of it. Yeah. So it's interesting though. But yes, honey, I agree with you, Vic. Honey. Oh y'all, it just kind of might need to be a class because you'll never know all the
terms and titles, labels and titles.
Like they don't even put biracial on licenses. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like I went to take my 6-year-old to get a license, and I was like, which family should he choose? Should he choose his black mother or his white dad? You don't have him on this piece of paper. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's 2022. You don't have biracial. And they're like, we know it's the computer. I'm like, it's not the computer.
It's the goddamn
it's
computer.
Texas.
Right.
I'm like,
somebody can go in there and actually add.
Are you kidding me? And I just really wanted to put the guy on the spot. I was like, so who should he choose? Which one of us should he cancel out? Me or his dad? I'm not sure.
Well, whichever one he looked like when he gets stopped by the cops.
Exactly. I should have made it put white, but
okay. Yeah.
But then they pull him up and be like, hey, dude, you ain't white.
I'm going to really beat your ass now because that ain't
Let's quiz you. So
yes.
That was about the
like your
I'm not even gonna do it.
That was very
But
okay,
anyway,
y'all, real
it's very
quick.
interesting though, yeah. So.
Very, very interesting. I just want to bring up one more thing, y'all, because T.I. is upset that they suspended production on Family Hustle. Like it was like a year ago. And I didn't know it was a year ago. And it still hasn't been on. He said, here's what he wrote. VH1, 13 years, no loyalty, no integrity, just jumped to conclusions, false accusations, no apology, no accountability, no closure in the name of protecting women while unfairly without due process, subsequently punishing women. No problem, he wrote. So, people had accused he and Tiny of sex trafficking and other things. And I can't believe that show's been off for a year, which to me sounds permanent. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't even know they took a break.
Yeah, they took a break when he was having all those charges against him and Tiny. They said, honey, we taking this shit off, honey. Miss VH1 said, we ain't put the hell.
Yeah, so I thought that I didn't know that it was a break. I thought that maybe the series ended and they just didn't come back or whatever. I didn't know that that was the issue that where it happened. But what do you? I don't know.
I mean, I get it. He's like, well, listen, we were accused, but you know, we're not actually, nobody's been gone.
And they've always maintained their innocence.
Yeah.
But I think VH1 was in a situation where, they don't want to make it seem like they're siding with the accuser.
Yeah, and the name of the show is Family Hustle.
Right.
And
so they probably just wanted to kind of play it safe and let's see how this plays out. And then over time, you know how things move so fast. They probably,
almost like the Wendy Williams show. You see how they did it? Before they canceled it, they put other people sitting there. So
did y'all see the tribute?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
was it good? Was it good? Was it sad?
Yeah, to me it was.
I don't think it was like.
You thought it was weak?
I just don't like the way it went down. And I know.
What happened? Tell me.
No. I just don't like the way that they just ended the show.
Brushed her to the side.
Yeah. I'm like, you got to set up the camera at her house. Let her say something.
They weren't doing that. They were not doing that.
If she wanted to be part of it.
She didn't want to be a part of it. That's what they said.
Not so, so she didn't want to be a part of it. But it was nice watching those old shows, honey. Wendy just brought tears to my eyes because it was, I just love it. And I'm glad I taped it, so I'm going to watch it again. But, they said now, baby, that they took all these girl wigs, honey, and threw them out. They said because she didn't come get them.
They didn't
the big purple chair. They say they threw the big purple chair. Anybody would have wanted.
No, they did not throw Wendy wigs in her chair out.
They said the chair out and the wigs, honey. So some drag queens say
they could have put that on Craigslist or something.
Oh, honey. They could have kept that in the lobby. They could have kept it in the lobby. Okay, really? Okay, I know we're done. One more thing. I just want to say one more thing, Vic. I know you're single.
Wendy.
I know you're single.
Oh,
but Lawrence Fishburne out here, he's 60. I know that's kind of
Lawrence
older
Fishburne.
For you. He out here single. He said he ready to mingle. What was his character
on Pee Wee Herman?
Really? Lawrence?
No, he was on Pee Wee Herman.
Look at Gary said, really, Lawrence?
His wife,
know he and Gina Torres. Yes.
Oh, yes.
They broke up. But he says he was at the Sundance Film Festival. He said he is ready, to start thinking about dating. That'd probably be a good little sugar daddy for you. I'm not saying sugar daddy as in pay your bills. I'm saying as, he's an older man.
Sugar daddy that would.
He's an older man. You know what I mean? Just I just
there's no fancy.
There's nothing. Lawrence Fishburne.
No.
Yeah, you're so finicky, so picky here.
You are very finicky. And Gary, you should shut your mouth.
No, you're not talking about nobody being picky.
Finickiest, if that's a word, person I've ever met. How dare you?
She's a woman, honey. Here's a nice hetero man right there, honey. You could help you out with your bills, honey, and things, honey. And child, honey, put you in a new car and stuff, honey, and you acting fun, honey.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's true.
It's not
Faith.
Lawrence. Not Lawrence though.
What's wrong with Lawrence? See, that's your problem. That's your problem. You're already judging it.
Is that my problem?
You know what? If I interview Lawrence, I'm going to be like, I got somebody I want you to meet. Now that you've said that, I bet he's the
No.
nicest guy ever.
He is
Yes,
probably the nicest guy. I think he's a great actor.
Do we know why they got
and
divorced? He and
He probably cheated.
why you saying this is
Most
a nice
men
guy?
do. Most men
No,
do.
Sean,
I don't
most
know
men
if
trust
most
me.
men
And
cheat.
she
Most
wasn't
some
there.
women cheat.
Yeah, women cheat too, but honey, he cheated though. She got her white man now. I think. She's
Did he
like,
really
yeah,
cheat? Do y'all know that for sure? He cheated.
No,
For
I
real?
don't.
If he didn't, he should have, because that's what he's gonna be accused of.
See, by y'all,
Oh gosh.
by y'all.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
I was just saying most men. I didn't say him. I was just saying most men. End
Yeah,
up,
but most
you
men
know,
do cheat, honey. I'm sorry.
They do
you know.
cheat some
That's
type
a
of way,
common
whether
fact.
it's the texting, whether it's
somewhere.
physical, whether it's emotional,
Steve.
in some type of way. You know.
I'm about to get my husband in some big trouble.
Well, you
well,
know
she
you
knows.
because you crazy.
Yeah, I am crazy.
He's
Y'all better
scared.
know that.
He's
He better
scared.
know that. I bet I
Alright, on
find
that
out.
note,
I bet not.
Before we get Steve in trouble, yeah, it's time for us to get up
Yes.
out of here, y'all.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Lord.
So y'all,
And it's
every single
always-
Wednesday, yes,
Make
make sure you
sure-
subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and comment.
Comment.
Okay, I want to know if I'm wrong about Beyonce. I want to know if I'm wrong about who else I said. I said Beyonce.
Who's your
and who
top
else?
five?
On my top. Yeah, we
Yeah.
want to know your top five.
Everybody, everybody, everybody,
Yeah.
everybody. Hey.
Cool. So y'all, every Wednesday, subscribe. Please subscribe and watch
Yes,
or listen to the podcast wherever you are. It's travel. You know, if you're in the car, you're traveling on the plane, on the bus, on the train, wherever. Check out our podcast. Every Wednesday we post new
brothel.
episodes. In the brothel, yes. If you're in the brothel, put your
Oh,
little
we should've
Who was
added
that?
Gladys. to
Gladys
the list.
flipping night. We
Gladys.
We did
Don't
not add
sleep on
Gladys.
Gladys.
on that midnight train to Georgia.
Yeah.
Listen,
Love overboard.
we missed a lot of people. We missed a lot of people.
Yeah, no, we just got what we could, baby. Anyway.
Yeah, we did.
All right, y'all, honey.
All
On
right,
that note, I
darling.
want y'all to have a great day
Yes.
and a better tomorrow. And you all are so beautiful.
Yes. As Gary would say, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.